Generally, whenever you are defining any variables, right, we are going to represent that variables in data types. Here we have two types. One is primitive data types. Another one, non-primitive. Again, we have different types here under primitive. First thing I'm going to explain what is primitive data type. Primitive data types are like predefined one, okay? Where we can store single value and we cannot create object to the primitive data types. Different categories under integer. Suppose if you want to store integer values, here we have byte, short, int, long. Okay, these four data types we are going to store integer values like int I equal to 10, j equal to 20. Why we have four types means these are dependent to the sizes. Okay, based on your size, you are going to define these data types. But mostly we are going to use this only integer 99%, or you can say 95%. Only 5% we are going to use long. That's why we are going to see more examples on integer. Okay, just here also we can store integer values, but there is some limitation. Here we can store only up to 4 digits. Then here 8 digits. Like this, each and every type having their own capacity. Then here 16, 32. Next we have, suppose if you want to store decimal values, under decimal, we have two categories. One is float, another one double. But mostly we are going to use this float only. Then we have Boolean. In Boolean, we can store true or false. Then char, where we are going to define single character like this. It will hold single value. Okay, these are the data types. Suppose if anyone asking an interview, okay, what are the data types in Java? You can say like this: primitive data type, non-primitive data type. Under primitive data types, we have these are the categories like integer, byte, short, int, long. Then under decimal, again we have float, double. Okay. Under non-primitive, here we have classes, interfaces, string, arrays. These are the non-primitive data types. These are user-defined. Which we can create object. Okay, except interfaces, we can create object to string, class, arrays, and these are user-defined. Even we can store multiple values as well. If you define array, we'll see example one by one. First, we are going to start with primitive data types. Under primitive, we are going to create example with integer. Let's go to Eclipse. Yeah, I'm going to close this. Let me create one package. It is easy for me reference in future after uh, 6 months. Okay, if I want to attend any interviews, right? Just to go through all package wise, topic wise, it will be easy for you. ORG dot Capgemini dot data types. Example underscore primitive. I'm going to select main method. Click on finish. Okay, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to perform some addition. Okay, I want to perform. Okay, here I'm going to define int I equal to 10, int j equal to 20. Then int result equal to I plus j. Then finally I am going to print the result using system.out.println. Okay, here if you notice, right, this integer, right, it will represent the data type. What kind of data you want to store? Let me write. Okay, for our understanding, integer is data type. I is the variable initialized with value 10. Okay, here int represent just data type. What kind of data you want to store? Actually, data is going to store in this I variable. Okay, it is just a container where it is going to store some value. Variable is a container which holds the value, which stores the value. Okay, suppose if I am going to change this as 10.50, what will happen? It will throw exception because type mismatch cannot convert from double to integer. We can store only integer data types. Whole numbers we can store. If you give decimal numbers, it will throw exception. Same here also. Int is data type. J is variable initialized with value 20. Okay. Here J is the variable which holds the value 20. Then here result is the variable which holds the addition of 10 comma 20. Then finally we are printing the result like this. Suppose I don't want to do this. I am going to print this directly. I am going to print in I plus j. I don't want to write extra line. What will happen? See, now 10 plus 20, our expected output is 30. Run a Java application. Don't get confused. We are writing code inside main method. Always you need to write inside the main method. If you try to write outside, it will throw exception. See, compiler cannot able to understand what is the system.out.println. That's why always you need to write with a normal method or directly we can write inside main method. If I am going to execute this, run as Java application, our expected output is 30. What is this 30? I am unable to understand what is the output here. I want to make user understandable. Okay, that's why I'm going to add or concatenate with string. This is just kind of info. Addition of I 10 comma j 20 is now. What is the output here? You will get. It should be 30, right? If you try to execute, what will happen if you see run as Java application? It is not performing addition. Just it is printing 10, 20. Because we are using plus symbol, right? Here addition is not happening. What will happen in Java, right? After string, okay, whatever you represent in double quotes, right? This is string. After this, okay, if you have integer values, it will treat as string only because we are using concatenate symbol. Okay, that's why always you need to define like this. Same thing I am going to do here, but this addition I am going to perform here. Okay, I'm storing in variable. Same as it is, I am going to plus result. Whatever variable I am having, I'm going to define here result. See this, okay? Here what will happen? Here what will happen? Right click run as Java application. See, in first line, right? It is appending to the string. It is not performing any addition. Just it is defining just values like the concatenation. Here addition is happening. Then we are printing the value. You need to understand, okay, how this Java is going to work behind. If you define any string, okay, directly without performing any action, right? It is printing as it is same values. Another option is there, okay? These two are different data types, right? We need to add another bracket here like this. Right click, run as. See, now addition is happening. Whether you need to add separate brackets here, you need to represent because these are integer data types. This is string, which you are representing in double quotes. Why you are doing this? We need to inform user, okay, what we are doing exactly. Addition of 10, comma, J20 is 30, like this. So that if user see this output, right, they can able to understand easily. Okay. Any doubts here? Suppose, okay, same thing I am going to write in different way. First, I am performing addition. Okay. Then I am concatenating with the string addition. Now see the difference. Okay. 30 addition completed. Then we are appending the string here. Okay. Because first we are performing addition. Then only we are appending to the string. Okay. You need to understand how this Java is going to work, where you need to add the brackets here. Because this is different data type. That's why you need to represent in brackets. Here we are following these kind of things. Okay, in chat, right? Whenever you are attending interview, just they will do like this. Int I j. Can you please tell me the output for this? I will. They will send like this. You need to guess the output. They won't even give any compiler for you for execution. Just they will give int I value 10. Line number 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am going to remove this. I will remove brackets as well. Okay. In first system.out.println, what is the output? Then second, what is the output? They will ask you to send the output in chat. Here you need to mention output is okay. Here we are going to print as it is because after string we have just a plus symbol only. It will treat as string. So now it is 10, 20. Here first we are performing addition. That's why, okay, you need to be strong in basic. Once if you are strong in basic, it is easy for you. Even Selenium also like this only, where you when you need to use the double quotes, then when you need to use extra bracket here like that. Here 30, automate addition. Like this it will print. You need to send them. That's why you need to practice, okay? You will think that okay, this is simple one, on the fly I can say output. But if you see, right, without any logic, they won't give this kind of programs. Even if you are attending for 5 years experience also, just they will check basics, how strong you are in basics. Then they will go for advanced one. Okay, any doubts here? Because as it is, you need to practice, then only you can able to understand. Try with different options as well, without brackets, with brackets. Then if you want to add any new lines as well, you can do. Here see, we are defining print ln, right? We have another option, print is there. Okay, run as Java application. See here what is happening. Just to see, I'm going to comment this. Here I'm using print. Okay, it is printing in same line. Whenever you are using print ln, it will print in same different line. Okay, up to here it will print in same line. Testing, then addition of I j, it will print in same line. See, this is the difference. Okay, once if you are using print ln, right, now you can see output in two lines. See, testing printed separately, then addition of I j is printed separately. Print to print ln, two differences we have. Okay, once you practice, then only you can able to understand. Directly we can write inside main method, but this is not advisable. Always try to create different methods. Public void perform underscore addition. This is one method. Another method, public void perform underscore subtraction. By seeing the method name, right, they can able to understand users. Okay, if you are showing any demo or if you are giving any KT sessions, by seeing these names, they can able to understand easily. That's why I'm defining like this. Perform underscore calculation. You can write like this as well. Or simply you can write this as well. Okay, public void add method like this. Okay, even if it is lengthy also, that is fine. Okay, whatever you want to convey, you just represent. It should be meaningful. Then here I'm going to take into equal to 10 into j equal to 20 into result equal to I plus j. For subtraction, here I'm going to write addition of I comma j is. Why we are adding this? This is used for user readable. Okay, we are giving proper information what we are doing in this method. Then I plus j. Then here same we are going to do perform subtraction, right? I minus j. Here subtraction. Then same thing I'm going to do. Like see, while copy pasting, this is moving this side. Okay. If you have 100 lines of code, okay, just to do one thing, right click, source, click on format. Everything will be in order. See, these are the shortcuts you need to know. Now, okay, how to execute, how to call these methods? Because we need to call inside main method. If you try to execute now, you can't see output because these are the separate methods. You need to call inside the main method. Then only you can see the output. For that, these are the non-static methods. We need to create object to the class. This is the class name. This one equal to new. This is the way to create object to the class. With this reference, EP. This is your wish. Whatever you want, you can give. There is no issue in this. But you need to represent in lowercase. EP dot. Here you can see methods. Perform calculation subtraction. Perform calculation addition. First, I am going to call subtraction method. Okay. Now you can see only single output because we are calling only single method. Whatever method we are calling, then that only it will print inside subtraction. If you want, you can do like this as well, but I don't want to advise now. Later I will tell you. Inside one method, you can call another method as well, like this. Now we are calling subtraction method. First subtraction method will be executed, then it is going to call addition method. Right click run as Java PC. Here main method we are calling only subtraction method. But inside subtraction method, after performing calculation, again I am calling different method. We can do like this as well. EP dot addition. Whatever order you are calling, in same order it is going to execute. First subtraction, then addition. Again, if you want to call, you can call. You can call n number of times. These objects also you can create n number of, like infinite. We can clear. If you suppose if you are creating human class, then you are going to represent human being variables and methods. You can create object to the 140 crore, 150 crores. Okay, there is no limitation. Like this, we are going to create variables and methods and calling these variables and methods inside from this. Okay, here we can do one more thing as well. Suppose for I, right, I am having 10. I want to change value as 100. Directly we can do like this. I equal to 100. No need to define again integer. Already we declare, right? Okay, if you try to declare again inside method, it will show you duplicate local variable. Already we declare, right? Just I want to change the value. Just I want to change value with 100 and 200. That's it. Again, I am going to call this method. If you try to define same thing, again it will throw exception because already we defined integer result. FSJ, because we are concatenating instead of this, call this result one. See, right click run as Java application here. Addition method calling 2 times because here we have one system.out.println. This is I plus j 10 plus 20. Another one 100 plus 200. Like this, you can change these values inside this method only. The lifespan of these variables are going to end here. You can't able to access outside the method. Suppose if I'm going to I'm going here. Okay, already in this method we declare, right, integer I, integer j. I want to define the values like this: I equal to 100, j equal to 200. It will throw exception because these variables again we need to define, because this I comma j belongs to the this method only. Whatever variables we are declaring inside method, these are local variables. Okay. Again, if you want to call here, again you need to define same way. Int a, int j, because this is going to end here only. Lifespan of that particular variable is going to end in this curly brace. This is about local variables. Whatever variables we are going to declare inside method, those are local variables. Those variables are belongs to this particular method. Okay. I told two methods, right? Perform calculation, subtraction, addition. You need to practice for multiplication and division for your task. Okay. I showed right addition and subtraction. You need to try for same integer data types. You can try for multiplication and division task. Same way, if you want to go with different data types like double is there. Double you need to represent. Here you need to notice one thing. Okay, I will show you. Generally, double is going to represent like this 10.50. Double D2 equal to 20.50. Okay, suppose I am going to represent like this double D3 equal to 30. What will happen? It should throw exception, right? Because we did not define the decimal value, but there is no exception. See, whenever if you are defining int I equal to 10.50, immediately we can see the error. See, type mismatch cannot convert from double to integer. But in double, right, even if you are not defining, it will accept because it will treat as 30.0 compiler. Okay, it will treat even if you are defining. I will show you example. Here, just I am not performing any action. Just I am performing printing the D3 value. Here we define 30, right? Now, if you are going to execute, see it is printing 30.0 because here we defined only 30. Whatever data type we are defining, right? It will take system will assign, will add the this value because we represent this as a double data type. Here, double is the data type. D1 is the and assigned or initialized with value 10.50. Okay. Variables, so you should not declare any duplicate one. If you want, you can declare like this. Double first underscore. Like this also you can define. Naming conventions, your wish. Whatever you want, you can do. Second value. Variables also same thing. It should be meaningful, whatever you are defining. Okay. Whenever you are changing, you need to define the same here. Then only it will print in console. It will print the third value alone. Okay. For double also, you need to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication. If you want, you can try with float, but no, that is not recommendable. These are fine. Tomorrow we'll see more examples on mm, how to define Boolean char. Okay. Lengthy values like more than 16 bits, we are going to define under long. Okay. If you see capacity, right, whenever you are defining int I equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, see 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, up to 10 digits, it is accepting. After adding 11th number, it is throwing exception because this is the limitation. We can store only 10 numbers. If you have more range, right, then we are going to use long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Out of range. Here also it is taking, but generally, whenever you are defining long, right?